Tuesday, Parshat Tisa. We're going to do Ois Gimel in the Zera Shimshon. Zera Shimshon brings down the Gemara in Bruches that says, "On Rabbi Yochanan, said Rabbi Yochanan, Eina Kodesh Baruch Hu in Chachma El Misha B'Liba Chachma." The Eibishter Hashem doesn't give Chachma only to someone that has in his heart Chachma. Shneimer, it says in the pasuk, "Yahav Chachmasa l'chakimin." There's a pasuk in Daniel, and it says that Hashem gives wisdom to the wise. And then the Gemara continues. That says that Rav Tachlifa Bar Ma'arva went and he heard that to Rebbe Voy, and he said that that's what you say, and I say we learn it out from a different pasuk. Yivlayv kol chacham live nasati chachma in this week's parsha, the parsha of the Mishkan, and it says that Yivlayv kol chacham lev nasati chachma, in the heart of all the person that's wise has a wise heart. That's who I give wisdom to. That's the end of the Gemara. Says Zera Shimshon, why doesn't the Eibishter give wisdom to somebody that's not wise? That's who should give wisdom to, not somebody that is wise. Someone that is wise, what does he need the extra chachma for? What does he need extra wisdom for? He should give it to someone that doesn't have. And also, that Rabbi Yochanan says a pasuk of Yahav Chachmasa l'chakimin, he brings down that pasuk. Obviously, he didn't bring a pasuk from the Torah, and he only brought a pasuk from the Nevi'im because he had a kasha, and it was schwer for him, that pasuk that he didn't bring it down, and he had to go and bring only from Nevi'im because he could have brought it down from Torah, which is a stronger proof. So if that's the case, so why and how did Rebbe Voy say what he said, that it comes from this pasuk of live chacham live nasati chachma? Why didn't he have the same question? So to answer the first question, we could bring down, there's another medrash in Koheles, and it says over there that they asked Rabbi Yossi ben Chalafta that why is it, again, he asked the same question, why is it that Hashem gave chachma to the wise one? He should give chachma to the ones that aren't wise. So Rabbi Yossi answered, and he said, I'll give you a mushal, I'll give you an example, and the parable. And it says that if someone has two people, and two people want to borrow money from him. One is wealthy and one is poor. To who are you going to lend the money to? So it was the answer. He said, of course, to the one that's wealthy, because there's more of a chance that I'm going to get it back, right? Because and if he loses the money, then I have with what to get paid back from. So he said, listen to what you just said. Who are you going to give money to? The one that has money, not to the one that doesn't have money. Same thing here. The Eibishter, Hashem, gives chachma only to the ones that are wise. If he would give it to the fools, then where would they take the chachma? In the streets. They wouldn't know what to do with it. So therefore, Hashem gives chachma only to the ones that are sitting in the that are chachamim, and they go ahead and they sit in Beis Medrash and Beis Knesset, and they horva and they learn and they become even wiser. And says the Zera Shimshon, we could say even another teretz. Another teretz is that the Gemara says that what do you do to get wise? So the Gemara answers over there, Rabbi Yeshiva Chanina answers that you should sit in Beis Medrash and not do a lot of business, because the more you sit and you harva and you put your mind to learning, then the wiser you become. So they asked him, wow, but so many people did this and it didn't help. So he said, so then you have to ask Rachamim, you have to daven to Hashem because he has all the chachma, and that he should give it to you. The Gemara continues on to other things, but we see from here that you need two things in order to have chachma. You have to sit and learn, and you also have to ask Rachamim from Hashem. Why? Because one without the other doesn't work. For that reason, the Eibishter doesn't give chachma only to those that sit and learn, which means that they already have chachma. They have chachma in their hearts, and because they have chachma in their hearts, they also ask Hashem to send more chachma, and that's what the Eibishter is sending to us. So these are two answers to the first question that we had: why Hashem gives only to those that are the wisdom to the wise, and not to those that are not wise. Now the second question that Zera Shimshon asked is, why did Rebbe Voy not know the question of what was bothering Rabbi Yochanan. What was bothering Rabbi Yochanan? What was bothering Rabbi Yochanan is that if you would learn it out from the pusik of Ivalive Kol Chacham Live Nasati, that I would give in the hearts of anybody that's wise in their hearts, that's who I'm giving wisdom to. It's mashma from there. We would feel and see from there that Hashem gave it from himself without anybody asking. Why? Because these wise people didn't ask Hashem for rachamim for this chokhmah yisera, this extra wisdom that they had in order to build the Mishkan, because they didn't know that Hashem was going to command them and to give them a mitzvah of making the Mishkan, and that these people were going to be appointed to be the ones to do the workmanship in the Mishkan. So how would they be able to ask? And just the opposite. From here we would learn out that you don't have to ask at all for rachamim, and just sitting and learning would be enough. Why? Because we would think from here that Hashem gave it just for himself, and he didn't give the chokhmah and that he would give the chokhmah yisayir without them asking b'chlal. And that Rebbe Voy didn't go delve into it. He didn't realize this was the question that Rabbi Yochanan had on this pusuk, and therefore Rabbi Yochanan had to go to the Nevi'im and to Daniel and take the pusuk of you have chokhmasa l'chakimim, that you give chokhmah to the wise, that it says it befeish directly, straight out, that Hashem gives wisdom to the wise.